On YouTube channel. Stars down again, go hard, go home. Y'all know what it is. Y'all know who this is on the screen. The red pill trick daddy, Coach Greg Adams. He's gonna tell us why today it's better to just pay him. I can't believe it myself, but you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna listen to why he's saying it. Now, of course, this guy he's a loser, and he's got a bunch of losers that watch it, you know what I'm saying, watch his channel, listen to the loser shit he says, and they're losers. But for some reason, they think that paying is just way better. I don't understand it. You know what I'm saying? Well, I do understand it. Everybody doesn't have a decent personality. Everybody's not going to be able to talk to other people. So, I mean, I can understand that these people are socially awkward, losers, probably don't take baths and stuff like that. It's just not good people. And they have to pay women for sex. And I understand that. This guy right here, you know what I'm saying? Older guy, likes younger women, kind of fat and out of shape, you know what I'm saying? Can't help it because he's 60-something years old and wants younger women, so he has to pay. And I mean, well, he doesn't have the skill to get them, because I've seen guys be his age and still have 20-something, 30-year-old girlfriends, and they're not paying. I don't know how they pull that shit off. I mean, like, they're not paying like how he is. They might help them girls out every now and again, but they're not paying them every time there's a transaction or there's sex. And that's what has to happen with these type of guys. So, I mean, we're going to go ahead and get to watching this. But before we do that, y'all hit that subscribe button, because we got a lot more years of looking at these losers and laughing at them. I don't do Cash Apps. I don't do PayPal. None of that shit right there. None of you donate me no money. None of that. I got my own money. I do my own damn thing. I just want subscribers. That way that's going to get me to keep going, because I know that people are paying attention and listening. So let's get into this and see what the red pill trick daddy got to say today. He's a trick daddy, so we know what he's going to say. But let's see why it's better to pay up front the whole time, all time. Let's check it out.
Is it cheaper to lease her or to keep her? Where's Pookie at? Let me find this picture. Oh, there he is. Here's our famous dating coach. Let's welcome him to the show. Our famous dating coaches. Where we at? There he is. He's got his hat backwards and everything. Shout out to him. He knows his stuff. If his hat's backwards, he knows his stuff. He knows that game. NSV, he got ashy lips and ashy elbows and whatnot. Oh, anyway.
See, now this guy's got to pick on other people, because they could do shit without paying and he can't. Now, I agree with him about the game, guys. I'm on bullshit, but that's not why I'm picking on him. I'm really like picking on him because, like, shit, y'all 40 or 30-something, 20-something years old still need game. You probably behind the power curve. But I ain't gonna go with all that other crap he just did, and especially he shouldn't be talking when you gotta pay for every damn transaction.
What's going on here? I know people are going to talk about the tricking. We're not really going to talk about tricking per se. I know this is, people are going to like, oh, you talk about tricking. Not really. I'm not talking about tricking. All right. What I'm talking about.
Yes, the fuck you are. Yes, the fuck you are. See, that's what I'm trying to say. The guys that watch his channel so fucking stupid, they don't even get it. This nigga's talking about tricking. If your ass is going to say something like leasing, renting, or whatever of a woman, your ass is talking about tricking. That's what you're talking about. But let's go. See, this nigga lying already. Let's just go. Just try to make it through it.
Is typically in our situation here, you want a girlfriend, you want a wife, but you also are getting together so you can save money, right? This is why you're coming together, right? We can be a team. We can build together. We can start saving money. But what typically happens is...
Hell no. Hell no. No man should be going to this situation with a woman to save fucking money. The fuck is this dude talking about? Hell no. Your shit should already be straight. Your money, your bills, and your shit should be straight before this broad even show up. She shouldn't be putting her money in on yours. That's where we going the fucking wrong part. We already going wrong.
Somebody's giving roles. This could be divided behind traditional or gender roles, or roles that are suited to the strength of each partner. Typically, the man's going to do certain things and the woman's going to do certain things. But in our culture, sometimes the women say, I don't want to do those things. That's not woman's work. You can clean, you can cook, you can so forth, which we get. But also he has a job too, so he doesn't have time to prepare great meals. Thus,
first off, this is where these jokers become simps and bitches. All right? Look, girl, you can't cook, you can't clean, get the fuck out. That's how it is. You don't want to do it. You don't want to do yours. That's why your shit got to be straight. That's why I keep telling these guys, this free agent lifestyle shit is fucking garbage. There ain't no fucking way. You shouldn't even be getting approached like that. It should be, I got my house. This is my house. What I'm sitting in right now is my fucking house. 3 bedrooms, 2-car garage, fucking an acre of goddamn land, a fucking my house. I'm on a corner lot. It's my fucking house. Okay? I gotta walk at least 2 minutes, a minute and a half, before I get to a neighbor's fucking door. It's mine. The bitch want to come here, she can come here. But you gonna do this. Not know I'm trying to put in half with you and all that shit. That's where y'all niggas fuck up at. That's where the guys are fucking up. This ain't no fucking 50-50. This is fucking 75-25. I got 75% of this shit. You gonna come and bring another 25% with just some ass and clean this place up. That's pretty much kind of what it is. But we're gonna keep rolling.
The meal bag get fumbled, right? You end up eating Tombstone pizzas and Dino chicken nuggets and takeout and Uber Eats, and then you end up busted Pillsbury biscuit cans, both of you. Okay. The cooking bag gets fumbled. And somehow, because we have these sources and resources that have been created because the women are absent of these roles now, they're abdicating the throne. I don't want to cook. I don't want to clean. I don't want to I don't want to do any of these things. They have now have outsourced people. Okay. I got a gray hair right here. They have people that are outsourced to do those things, which drives up the expense. Right? You got together to save money, but there's still.
If you got together to save money, you fucked up. This guy, no wonder the dudes that listen to him are fucking tricks. They doing the wrong goddamn thing. If you had to get with her to save your money, you fucked up. You already a fucking loser. You're dependent on a fucking woman. Are you fucking kidding me?
Still needs to be cooking. There still needs to be cleaning. There still needs to be landscaping. There still needs to be painting of houses. There still needs to be dry cleaning. There still needs to be laundry folded. There still needs to be these things. There still needs to be childcare. There still needs to be someone doing the homework with the child. Oftentimes, 2 parents can't complete this. Thus, 2 people that got together have a greater expense. So for you, the male, you wanted a partner. You wanted somebody to do these things, but you got the partner, but she's doing none of these things.
Because you failed as a fucking man to pick the right person. And if that motherfucker's not doing none of the things, you need to fucking go. Y'all sound like wimps. This nigga's a fucking wimp. No wonder he doggone coached women for 20-something years and still can't figure them out because you're a fucking wimp. Y'all, this shit right here is garbage. But this is stupid already. But I'm gonna make it through it. Fuck it.
For men, there's not that much that applies to that. That doesn't work in reverse. For women, she ultimately gets the man to still be able to make the money, but pay for those things to be paid for. Right? You don't want to cut the grass, honey. Hire Hector. Hire the landscaper. You don't want to clean the gutters? Hire someone. You don't want to hang Christmas lights? Hire someone.
Yeah, but see, that's the deal. He makes the choice to do that or not. So if he don't want to do it and then he hires them, you can't blame the bitch. See, these niggas is fucking stupid. Y'all some lazy, dumbass motherfuckers, man. No wonder y'all gotta pay for sex. Let me just listen to this shit.
So what we're doing is outsourcing all of the things that we did as a unit, but we're still together as a unit, but our expenses are way up. Let me show you an example.
If you let this shit happen in your house, you are the fucking loser. No, I'm not paying nobody to cook, but you gonna cook or you gonna get out. No, I'm not paying nobody to cut the grass. I'm gonna go out there and cut it. If I don't cut it, I need to get the fuck out. It should be your house and your property and your shit anyway, while you taking care of it. That's why don't nobody gotta worry about nobody coming to cut my grass. I cut that shit myself because it's my property. I'm the fucking man and I take care of my shit. I maintain my shit. I get on the ladder and clean out my own damn gutters. Now, if I don't want to do it, and then I hire somebody. But that's because I don't want to, not because a woman's telling me. And it's also in the same situation he's talking about because the person doesn't want to. He just said you can rewind this shit. If you don't want to do it, you hire this person. That's you being fucking lazy. It ain't got shit to do with women, and it ain't got shit to do with no. You should be buying pussy because you lazy. That's really what it is. But let's go ahead.
Of this, and I'm going to show you how odd we've gotten. Check this out. I want to show you this article. This article's been used before. Let me see here. Where is it? Oh, here it is. Here it is. This is an example. So you get a live-in mate, and it says right here, survey, stay-at-home moms should earn approximately $184,000 in salary. Now, I don't know how they arrived at this expense here.
Well, you know what? Let me help. Let me help this motherfucker out. Let me help this motherfucker out, okay? Because guess what? When you got your own house, maybe he don't own his own shit. But maybe he don't cook for himself and all the other good shit too. Okay? But I do that. And my son stay with me. So I get up in the morning and make some fucking breakfast. By the time I clean all that shit up, it's time to make fucking lunch. Yeah, and that you need to start on lunch like right after breakfast. So motherfucker gotta stay in the kitchen, gotta stay clean the place, gotta do all that other good shit. And if you look at hiring a maid and you look at hiring a fucking cook, you're gonna be paying about this right here. If you hire a maid and a cook and the motherfuckers that damn keep your yards up and do all the other good shit, all the stuff he just said about outsourcing so you don't have to damn do it yourself, you're gonna wind up spending a shitload of fucking money. That's how they wind up at this shit. You got to stay at home mom, the motherfuckers cooking and cleaning all day, maintaining the fucking areas, doing all that shit that you would source out to somebody else. Because I'm at home all day. I'm a stay-at-home dad. Hello? Yeah. And I should be getting about that right there, nigga, because I'm fucking cooking and shit all damn day. I got to stay going to the doggone grocery stores and shit, find shit to go with some other shit. I got shit at the house. Hey, but you want to make it good? Or we got to do this right here. Then you got to go study and find other shit because you keep making the same shit over and over. People going to get bored. I get bored. So, hey, I got to spice this shit up. Then you got to go study and do other shit. Culinary, all type of shit. You know what I'm saying? Clean up clothes all goddamn day. Straighten up the house every fucking goddamn day. Make sure the yard stays straight all the fucking time. Motherfucker, please. Nigga, if you was taking care of your own fucking house, you would probably know that this shit is probably worth that kind of money. But you know what? These circle jerkers, that's what they are. They sit around in a circle. The Coach Greg got them, free agent lifestyle guys sit around in a circle all day jerking off. So they don't understand this kind of stuff. Circle jerkers.
Doing is pandering to the woman saying, you're worth this amount of money.
No. No, you dumb fuck. Anybody that stays around that damn house doing that kind of damn shit is worth that kind of money. You a fucking man. If you a man and you got your house and you maintaining your damn house, because that's a damn job. You got to maintain the goddamn yards. You got to get glad it's wintertime right now because that shit ain't growing. You be out there every week, every 2 fucking weeks or so, every damn day almost cutting back shit. And just, like, you got to maintain this shit. You got to keep the gutters clean out, just like he said. Take care of the cars. I mean, like, really? If I was getting paid to do this shit for somebody else, I'd be making this kind of money. It's like being a fucking butler. Y'all think rich people pay them butlers a little bit of money? They stand there at your damn house doing all that shit. This motherfucker done gave up their own life. That's just like a butler. They gave up their own life to take care of your shit. If I was the butler, I'd be making like this much money. They don't see this shit though.
All right. Let's see how they arrived at this expense. I'm curious. I'll play. Again, is it cheaper to keep her or to lease her? If you're a single male, if you're a single man and you wanted a wife, but you wanted her to do these traditional roles, basically you're getting her on the cheap. Apparently you're not getting her on the cheap. She thinks she's worth 6 figures, high low.
Actually, y'all dumbasses, you know you're not getting on the cheap. See, the woman does the shit because she wants to be there. But these guys right here don't know what it's like to be wanted by a woman. I know what that's like. I know what that's like. I maybe look ugly as fuck to y'all, but I don't give a fuck what you think. I know what that's like. When a woman wants to be there, you're gonna get all that shit, and then you ain't gotta worry about trying to do all that paying. They have to pay because women don't really want them. That's what the deal is. They won't say that. They come up with all these excuses, but nigga, please, I can see what it is. It's the same jokers in high school that couldn't get girls. Free agent lifestyle, my ass. I can't get women lifestyle.
High 100,000. In her mind, this is how they do things. So you're not getting anybody that's going to do these. You're just driving up the expense, okay, by bringing her in, because most women aren't doing these things, the stay-at-home mom thing. And
well, you know what? Let me ask about driving up expense, because see, back in the day, we talked about guys like him that always talk about paying, and they was driving up the price of sex. That's what we thought. But he doesn't seem to be thinking about that part. When you paying up front, you're actually driving up the price of fucking sex. If you paying $400 or $500 up front, like what they do, the free agent guys, they pay $400 or $500, maybe $1,000 up front. They paying like, you know, to get the woman to do it. And I think they gotta pay this every time they have sex too. $400 or $500, $1,000. That's what they paying. I know they got to be paying that kind of money, because you can't talk like this and not be paying that kind of money. Every dude that I ever met like this had to sling big bucks to get women to fuck them. Big bucks. Let's just go on. I'm going to be quiet. I'm going to be quiet for the next 10 minutes and let him finish. And then I'm going to go on and because I'll be talking all day about this fool.
Even when they're doing it, they're counting how much money they should be making. All right. Let's see here. Let's go ahead and go to this tab right here. Let me see. Where is it? Oh, here it is. Home economics. Here's how much economists say stay-at-home moms should be paid. Now, this is why you have this is why you have women going, nope, I'm worth this much on the free market. Why would I do this at home? Okay, here we go. It says right here, insure.com figures the wage of mom should earn for the 18 or so jobs she must tackle throughout the day. That should be $126,000 in the year 2022, which is 9% higher than last year's finding at $116,000. According to salary.com, annual mom salary survey from May 2021, mom should be paid even more, $184,000 a year. Now, they said, however, if you're approaching things calculating it as an economist, obviously you're not going to get anywhere close to these figures, right? But according to economists, you can use the labor data, department data, to determine the approximate value of the mom.
Because what they're doing, because what those people are doing, unlike him, he's trying to look at the whole base thing. They're taking several jobs and they're putting those jobs together, like fucking cook or chef. And some of them motherfuckers starting off like big. You know what I'm saying? So let's just say one of them starts off at $30,000 a year. That's pretty low. They don't really start that low, I don't think. Not the one that's really good. But then just say one of them was $30,000 a year. Then you have somebody that cleans out gutters and does yards. That person has made $30,000 a year. Okay. Then you got somebody who's keeping the place clean, the maid, blah, blah. That person you're at $90,000 right there. You're at $90,000. If you got three people that do that make $30,000 a year, and that $30,000 a year that's fucking broke. That's fucking broke. That really is. So I mean, like, if they ain't getting but just that, and you got three of them three, and then you got a couple more jobs you gonna come up with in that house, this person gonna put you to about this. So I don't know what the nigga's talking about. To be this old, you shouldn't be this fucking crazy.
What the moms do for work 24/7. Again, this is like this Puerto Rican chick that was in there talking about, I do this, I do that.
Mind you, It's also a 24-hour a day job. It's also a 24-hour a day job. Then you're in-house escort too. She's in-house escort also, which these guys like to pay, and they making $400 a damn wop, $1,000 a damn wop. So after you, really nigga, I just came up with them 4-5 jobs for her right there and put it in the house. And even with you, and you pay for that, he pays for that. The free agent lifestyle guys all pay for it, so they know that that's the truth. And they do it by transactional, so each time. So the whole deal of it is if she has sex twice in a day, that's $800 right there. If you just do the 4, that's $800 right there. Well, how many times you want to? But these guys, boy, I tell you, let me just shut up. I ain't gonna shut up. I said I would, but I can say that I ain't gonna do it.
That's what you're supposed to do. But let's go ahead and break this down. They're breaking down. Where is it here? It says right here. They're breaking down how much moms could get paid for childcare. And they came up. We're not going to go through all this. They came up with an annual salary of $12,775 a year just for childcare. Now, I don't know if you guys know, that's somewhat under what you would pay if you had one. It depends on how many children. That's just about probably on par or slightly under what you would pay if you paid for childcare.
Let me tell you something. Them motherfuckers ain't making no $12,000 a year for childcare, bro. They ain't making that. The people that run them places are making way more than that shit. Way more. So you looking at paying the employee, the person there in the office. I'm looking at you're paying that business for this. You're paying that business to do this. So I'm looking at what the business is getting paid. Not the fucking person that's in the kid. Because when I pay, I'm not paying the employee. When I pay, I'm paying to the fucking company. So that $13 an hour shit, I don't even want to hear that shit. I'm paying the fucking company. And I'm not paying them like that. You paying fucking hundreds of dollars a fucking week for a fucking kid. And the babies cost way more. See, y'all leave out too much shit. If you're gonna be legit, all this logic and all this other shit, then you better start looking at everything. You okay? Because he said outsource to these companies. Yes. So a child care company don't make no $13.31 an hour. That's not what they making. They making way more than that. Money hands over fucking fists. People got to take the kids there because they got to go to work. So they gonna pay. Matter of fact, them doggone child care people be breaking your ass so damn hard that it almost don't make sense for one of y'all to work. One of y'all may as well just stay at home because you ain't gonna save no fucking money. One of y'all working to pay the goddamn babysitter, to pay the doggone child care people. These people are ignorant. But that's the free agent lifestyle for you.
On your own in the absence of the mother. In the absence of the mother. You can get that for all about the same or just slightly better without the what? Without the headache. See, what's going to happen is you're going to get the headache associated with paying this woman $12,000 a year in child care. But if you hire child care, you don't get the headache. Let's go back. We'll reference those pictures again. Where's my thing here? Okay. Here it is. It says right here what economists, okay, this is what they say. They're slightly off. They disagree here. What moms could get paid for cooking. Now we're cooking Dino chicken nuggets, Tombstone pizzas, breaking graham crackers on the line, cutting up apple slices, putting peanut butter on them to make them like, and then sitting there making macaroni and cheese for about the first 10 years. Or you can have somebody plan a little bit better instead of getting all that food, that Costco food. $17,881 a year to cook.
See, that shit, that's an annual income for cooking. The median annual is 56. So that shit wasn't even what I said. I said 30. So he went down to that right there. Okay? But this is just for cooking. So you got cooking and you got chef. Because what I said was chef. I go and study shit and find out more shit, do shit. So you couldn't find that. You couldn't find that. I got you. But these two right here, they're still 20 grand. So you take them 3 jobs, put them together, you still at 60. You're gonna get close to that $100,000. You're gonna get close to it. No matter how much you try to play down the math, and that's the problem. You start showing numbers. Okay, so let's just say I had the cook. Let's just say I got everybody for $20,000. The cook for $20,000. Okay, the childcare person for $20,000. What else is he saying that they're doing there? The cleaning person for $20,000. See, we did childcare. That's 3. Okay, let's say those 3 things. That's 60 grand right there. That's $60,000. I'm $40,000 short of that 100 something. And there's some more jobs that you get into that shit too. Because yard work and shit like that probably gonna come into play. And then you want it at different levels. So if you got the chef, you're gonna pay 56 for them. So if you got a woman that cooks really good, she ain't doing the cutting up apples and all the other shit. That's 50 grand for fucking her. See his numbers when he show his numbers, if you start looking at them, did it be like, oh shit, yeah. If you get a wife that cooks really fucking good, then she's gonna be worth 56 grand. That's what this right here is saying. He's agreeing to that, but he's saying, hey, look, they is gonna be chopping up the cookies and doing this shit. So he's looking at this one, which is okay. I looked at that too. But that's still 20 grand. If I get a motherfucker that don't just do that and make all the 3-course meals and do all this shit, well, I'm looking at fucking 60 off the rip for her. And I think that's cool because, hell, that's what I do. That's how I feel in my house. It's shit. This is why women can't just come and play with me. I can cook. I can do all kinds of shit. I barbecue all the time. I do whatever I feel like doing. And I study these things and I make the food better and better and better and better and better. And that's up to you. You ain't gonna just play me like you play some nigga on the street can't cook for himself. I get that. But if I was gonna do this in somebody else's house, the 365 days a year and fucking 24 hours a day, yeah, you finna be paying out the ass. But I get it. It's better to just give them the money and not have to worry about that. So that's what they're saying. But let's keep going.
That's what you're paying your wife to cook per year. All these meals per day. Hamburger helper. All right. Johnsonville sausage and shake and bake chicken.
See, they used to that because they loser guys. And you're going to get loser women who only going to get... See, women ain't going to do the extra for you. That's the free agent lifestyle also. This is the reason why they got to pay. Women not going to do the extra for them. And I understand that too. But when it's not like that, you don't see it this way.
Okay. Most of y'all getting drive-through at the Wendy's and McDonald's. All right. That's what your kid's getting. That's what your single mother kid raised getting. Yeah. Ants on the log. That's what I was thinking of. The ants on the log with the apples, peanut butter, and the raisins. Yeah. That's what she doing. Breaking graham crackers on the line. I get paid all this money to break graham crackers. All right. What else? And I'm not belittling it, but it is what it is. Cutting up hot dogs in the shapes. Okay, we got paid for housework. How much do economists think that they're going to get paid for housework? Anywhere between $8,000, $4,000 and $8,000. How much to get paid to transport your kids? This is how silly we've gotten. We've broken this shit down and not said that this is your duty. This is what you do.
That's the problem, though. That's the problem. They're doing it because it's their duty. But if it wasn't, this is what they would get paid. That's what you're not understanding. Everybody gets it to see, but these guys. See, well, women will do their duty when they want you. But they don't want these guys. And that's really what's going on with the free agent lifestyle. Women don't want these guys. That's why they got to pay. But they got to come up with this shit because in the end of the day, they know that by paying, there's tricks and simps and nobodies. They know this. They know this. They come up with this other stuff to try to bypass that. But your ass is a trick.
Do to give your kids a better chance. Now, I got to break it down by the science. This creates the division in our country. Here it is. $2,000 a year. I bet you can do that in Uber fees. They have kitty Ubers too. All right, if you don't want to do it, you don't want to do it. How much does the mom get to for lawn care?
So that shit goes.
All right, not
all this shit that I just was saying before. He's coming up with on this list. You know why? Because I maintain my own fucking house and I know about this shit. These guys don't maintain their own houses. They probably most of them don't have houses. Probably most of them live in apartments or some other shit. Dang. If I get out there in that yard on a summer day, it can take me the whole damn day to cut that grass. Taking breaks. I gotta do it early in the morning, right before the sun come up. And when as soon as the sun hit, I gotta stop right then. Wait that shit out to the end of the day and then do the rest of it. And finish the rest of it the next morning if I got to. Shit.
Not Hector, not Ramondo, not Raymond. No. We got $666 in lawn care. This woman's a super mom. She's cutting the grass and okay. And so out of all of that, you're gonna have to pay her $100 and something thousand a year. This is what she's gonna say. I'm super important, which you are, but these are duties. These aren't jobs. These aren't jobs. So with all that being said, if you're going to pay that amount of money, why don't you just outsource it? Everything's cheaper. I could lease a lawn care person without the headache. I could lease a maid. I can get my maids come in for $200 every 2 weeks.
See, he got somebody to come in and clean his house. He don't know about cleaning his own house. And they want $200 just to come there once every so many weeks. So he probably paying what? Just say they do that twice a month. $400 a month for somebody to clean in your house. Twice, you know what I'm saying? Or if they do it once a week, 2, 4, 6, 8. That's $800. $1,000 for somebody to clean in your house, pretty much. You can do that shit your fucking self. But yeah, you don't want to do the duty. But see, these guys are only going to get women that don't want to do the duties. Because the women are never going to respect them. Listen to them. They sound like fucking babies. This guy's a fucking baby. 61-year-old baby. But I can understand that. That's why they got to pay up front. I get it. It's better for them. And I'm starting to see it now. It is better for them. But the regular, everyday, average guy doesn't have to do this. Women will do that. The duties that he's talking about, women will do them for you if they want to be with you. So I'm trying to show guys how to be a better guy, so that women will want to be with you. You don't have to circle jerk. And these guys are sad.
My maid comes in too, and I'm by myself, so I don't make that much of a mess. But if I wanted to pay her per week, it'll be $185 a week. Times that by 4, that's less than $800 a month. All right, which they're trying to pay her $6,000 a year for some shit like that.
Yeah, $6,000 a year.
That's less than that.
No. See, he just said it. If he pays $185, right? You don't get the 4. You don't get about a little less than $800, right? Okay, that's over $8,000 a year, a month. You see, these niggas, they don't do the math. They just listen to this dude. The 185, okay. You tie that by 4, you're gonna come up with $400. Then you gotta add 85 to that. You'll have 485, and then you gotta add another 85 to that. You're gonna hit around $700 something dollars. Let's just say 700. You can say 700 easy. That means in 10 months you done paid her $7,000, and you gotta add 2 more on there. 2 more months to get the whole year. So you gotta add $14 more $100 on to that. It comes to $8,400. I don't know what the fuck he's talking about. If you do the fucking math, hell, they just said less. But if you do the math, that's what you paying. That's what you paying. $8,000 a year. You don't even. He probably don't even see that. He probably don't even see that. You just look at a little small thing. It's like $8,000 a year for this bitch to come clean your house, bro. You kidding me? I ain't paying nobody that shit.
What else we got? Driving, taxiing your kids around. So I got to remember that woman complained about taxiing her kid around and going to the school and doing IEPs and getting phone calls. You're supposed to drive your kids around. Drive your damn kids around.
But once again, he's talking about a woman that's complaining about taking care of her kids. Now, if you pick that as a man, that is your fucking fault. You should have vetted this person out before you got to this point. But if you vetted them out, and then they pull this bullshit on you, then they need to go. See, that's what I'm trying to get. Y'all keep crying about this shit, but it's like, what do you fucking do about it when it happens? Nothing? See, if you had your own shit, everything straight and everything like that, you wouldn't get this kind of response from women. They would act right.
Okay. And if I wanted to do that, I can hire what they have a car service for kids called, I can't remember what they call it. But it's a Uber for kids where they do a good investigation on the kids there. And as a result, I can hire them to do all the driving if you don't want to do all the driving, and I can outsource that. We live in a culture where women have abdicated these positions to go work in corporate jobs, enslave themselves, and now people have filled those roles in jobs. Same thing as delivery food. Same thing as food prep. I can hire people to do my laundry. I can hire people to come fold my laundry. Hop, skip, and drive. Hop, skip, and drive is the child Uber. You can go on Hop, Skip, and Drive. It's not everywhere, but you can go on Hop, Skip, and Drive. They'll have a mom working on a side hustle, driving your kids around, and she's been cleared by the law. So it's not like an Uber. They have.
Fuck that. Fuck that. For people that don't like marriage laws, you sure trust in the people getting doggone vetted by the law. It's like, really? Hell no. I don't give a fuck about that shit. Dude, I see why these guys got to pay. They losers.
Have arrangements. You can't just do it last minute. You got to prepare, have the schedule done. Okay? Somebody says food prep is a bit pricey. Yes, it is. So is the food prep from this mom who's making dino chicken nuggets and complaining about it, serving you mac and cheese and shit, making you fat and looking like this. I can avoid all that. Matter of fact, many stores, grocery storages right now have food prepped food. You can go to the section of the grocery store and they already have.
You know, dude, just say you're a simp and you like paying for pussy. I don't understand that. Why these guys can't say that? Why they got to make a whole free agent lifestyle and make it sound like they're doing something big? When all this shit they talking is just straight up bullshit. Ain't no, this leasing shit is crazy. Matter of fact, at the end of this show, because I'm going to go ahead, but this time I am going to be quiet. It's only about a minute and some change left, maybe 2 minutes. I'm going to let him finish. And then I'm going to tell you why that leasing shit is bad.
Have the food pre-made in prepped containers. You can go get enchilada. This isn't the best food for you, but I'm just telling you. It's probably better than your wife is making. You can go in now and get 5 Monday night dinner, Tuesday night dinner, Wednesday night dinner, $11.99, $12, $8, and it's all ready to go. Lasagna, spaghetti, pretty decent meals. Some are hit or miss. You can cook 2 days, get 3 days meal prep, eat out for 2 days. You're good. You're good. It's cheaper than looking at your wife complaining about why she be in the kitchen all the time and you don't. For the most part, you talking about $50 to $80 a week doing 3 or 4 meal preps, eating out. You can add to that. Okay.
So $80 a week. Let's take it 50 because that's lower. So meal prep. $50 a week, $200 a month. It's 4 weeks in every month, pretty much. Yeah, it is. Some of them got a little bit more. So it's 4 weeks in every month. Okay? $200 a month, $2,400 a year. Now I'll pay somebody else to do that when I can get somebody to do it just cause. My fiance said, hey, a girl, go your ass in there and make something to eat. Yeah. There's food in my kitchen. Go in there and get something out. Make something. But the free agent lifestyle, you can't get that. That's one of the reasons why I make these videos too. I want some of the younger guys, because the younger guys, it's going to be some younger guys going to find my videos. And I'm going to help them stay away from this lifestyle because it's going to make you a miserable loser in the end. We're going to get to this shit. Like I said I was going to let this finish, but I had to quote that right when I heard him say them numbers.
But this is where we are in society. It's been outsourced. Women said they don't want to clean. They don't want to cook no more. Now it's outsourced. I can get food delivered, Uber Eats. I can get childcare. I can hire a nanny. I can get tutors. You don't want to do the kid homework with the kid? I'll have a tutor. Now, it can be more expensive and it can be cheaper. So you might arrive at the situation where you're like, well, it's just cheaper to have a wife. Yes, it's cheaper to have a wife. But this is what you're looking at. And not only that, the whole time you got her, she talking about she should make $125,000 a year.
Well, let's just shout him up right there. He just told you it's cheaper to have a wife. He just told you it's cheaper to keep her. I ain't gonna do them words came out of his mouth. Yes, it is cheaper. But this right here, I don't give a fuck about that other shit. You just told me it's cheaper. So I agree with him on that one. It's cheaper to have a wife. Way cheaper. A wife, a girlfriend, but this pay to play shit, that shit gay. Well, no, it's not gay like that. I'm just saying, shit, that was homophobic. Let me not say that. That shit is trash. It's trash. Y'all don't be getting mad. They ain't homophobic and shit. It just slip of the wrist from watching too much fucking damn Boondocks. But yeah, that shit ain't cool. It ain't cool. It don't matter what kind of relationship you in and shit like that. Your partner, matter of fact, since we talk about the gay thing, even if it's gay people, because I've seen this in they thing too. You know what I'm saying? It's about the connection between the two people and what the hell one is gonna do for the other. That even works on that end. See, he talked about this from a man-woman point of view, but I've seen same-sex couples, and you just got a lazy motherfucker in there. And you got to tell him, hey, look, homie, that nigga he ain't finna cook. He ain't finna do shit. You look, homie, you been talking all this shit and this and that. And it's been this long, and this joker still ain't doing that. It doesn't have to be a heterosexual relationship. The shit works the same way and everything else. Is you gonna find a person that's gonna do the right things for you. It works in all the spectrums. And I keep telling people it's just relationship shit. It works in all the spectrums. Hey. There's plenty of times I had to tell the gay homie, look, bro, that shit ain't gonna work. And it be kind of the same thing as talking to you straight homies. Because it be like, hey, look, that's why I keep saying, like, it's a doggone relationship thing. It's like, that's how I see it. That's why I see it that way. Because I've seen it be the same way as just people thing. Can you find a person that's going to do the most for you? Yeah, you can. Can you find somebody that's going to do the least? That's also a thing that can happen. But the thing is, what are you going to do about making the options be the best for you? However you going to do it. But how you going to make sure the options be best for you? get your own shit and get your own jump and how you know what I'm saying? If you are good, when you good, you can pick the person that's gonna be good with you. But if you going on these type of principles, you're gonna wind up just screwing yourself. I'm telling you that. If you're a young cat watching this, you go on these principles, you're gonna wind up screwing yourself. You're gonna be an old dude like this right here having to call everything in because you ain't got no women that really fuck with you like that. Like I say, hey, I be watching that Boondocks. So I'm trying to be like grandpa, bitches. You know what I'm saying? When I'm old, you can call me bitches. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I have my wife, because me and her gonna get married soon here. And if that don't work out, it's still gonna be bitches around. I'm not the type of guy that's gonna get women to go away from me because I'm just, you know what I'm saying, more balanced than most guys. Because I understand certain other things because I already got my own jump. I'm already good. So it's like, okay, yeah, and this and that. I don't know, man. But look, this pay to play shit ain't what's up in this leasing thing. But here's the deal. He he likes to play on words and jump, but the deal is that at the end of the day, he pretty much told you it's cheaper to have the girl. He can't do it, and his free agent lifestyle won't get it for you either. But I'm gonna be posting a lot of stuff here that'll probably help you. It's just really more self-motivation stuff, like I did a little bit of talking in the end of this. Get yourself together. When you together, you can lead the other person. And when you together, you can choose who's coming in. These guys don't really have the choice of who's coming in. Their choice comes through money. That's a different way of having to pick. When you have to use money, you're not in control of none of it. The other person is controlling the whole situation. Yeah, it's the same thing like going to the store buying something. It's the same thing. They ain't negotiating with you. Your ass gonna give it to them, give them that money, and you gonna give them that money first, and then you gonna get what you want. I mean, like, I've been around strippers and shit, and like, I don't like them jokers because the whole deal of it is you trying to charge me an exorbitant amount of money, but then you want to impose other damn rules and shit on me, or tell me time limits and shit, and all this shit. No, I don't get down with that. No, when you're a real boss, if you paying somebody, they finna do what the fuck you say. And see, that shit don't work that way with this pay to play shit. It don't work that way. The leasing, that shit don't work that way. You pay for somebody to tell you when you gonna get what you want and how you gonna get it and that kind of shit. Unless you paying certain other motherfuckers and then you gotta be coming out the ass. I ain't doing that shit. It's not cheaper to fucking pay. He done said it himself. And even though he does it, that doesn't make any sense. Because you're saying that it's cheaper to have the girl, but you don't want to do that either. I don't get that. Y'all drop the comments, let me know what y'all think. This been Taurus Down and y'all go hard, go home. If y'all like the commentary, hit me on the doggone subscription button. I don't want your money, no Cash App, no none of that junk. Don't send me no money. Just hit that subscribe button. Peace.